And hello there, everyone. Welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Let's waste no time. He is visiting the Radiant Blade Master. Oh. Isn't that... I'm not sure I know who that is. Extravagantly dressed man. Need to be so hasty, at least to give my proposal some thought. Tens would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural village. Shall you overstate the importance of my presence? A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And I'm sure you understand. I'd appreciate if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? Aye. With that, I bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my comes from the excellent tea. I am honored, your grace. See ya. Excuse us. I'm guessing nobility. 4 great houses. Meddling. Politics. My is young Laura. And Eustace Albarea, too. It's a pleasure to see you again, your grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. They must know him. Yeah, but look how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up here of all people. That's Duke Cayenne. Like the pepper. I want to call him that. Good old Duke Pepper. Head of the foremost of the 4 great houses and ruler of the port city of Ordist. Ooh, the foremost, so he's the most powerful nobleman. Beyond, of course, the Emperor himself. His authority extends from the entire province of Lamar to the west. Duke Cayenne Pepper. Just saying talk a while, but I'm afraid other ranger bandits call me away. Never to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now I bid you farewell. Yes. Oh, what have we here? It's your Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, huh? How do you? Oh, just have to do a little treasure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch, good. Enough of the chit-chat, his grace awaits. Excuse us. See ya, kids. They're definitely special elite agents. Who are those men? They don't look like soldiers for the provincial army, that's for sure. And they didn't seem to know about our class. I assume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. Father. Ha 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 ha! You didn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they finally begun to act. The noble faction has begun acting in secret? Indeed, for the past month they've been quite active behind closed doors. They tried to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah. The intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with reformists. Seriously? So that's what they're up to. Scurrying around all this time. Since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, sure was expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future, to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But father, you're not even a member! Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. They've been quite forceful bringing out those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all of this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Albarea should lead the 4 great houses. I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace. You don't mind asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? Ha ha ha! You need not worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. I can imagine he had an interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on one of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Oh, Father? Wow! Well, that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly, decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them from being taken in by the noble faction's coercive methods. Sort of the neutral party. A prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Who's this strange young man's voice? Well, it's Toval! Ah, so you're here as well. Wouldn't miss a chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne Pepper. Did you know they left in a limousine that came all the way from Berehard? Wait then. Couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alboret family? Well, Rufus Alboret got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. And attack. Oh. Interesting. Well, well, well. Sir Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir to the Alboret family. Sir Rufus was none other than Duke Cayenne. It's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. These guys brought me a pretty curious story. Confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared in the highway outside Legram. Is that so? The first time one's appeared since the counteroffensive Sir Cassius launched 2 years ago. That's right. It's the first time we met, wasn't it? Indeed. What a strange coincidence. There they are referencing when the bracers were under attack here in Erebonia, and Sir Cassius came to save the day. So far, the Spectre may have been released as a diversion. I concur. But having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father. There's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, can't say anything for certain just yet. If anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah and she'll pass it on. Well, well, well. It's true. We know Ouroboros has to be up to something in this. It would be ridiculous to think they aren't. And I'm sure that's that extra behind-the-scenes stuff they aren't mentioning. And our last job of the day. Calling on fishermen, could someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? Alright. That's it? Alright. Tell you what to do, nothing too difficult. Alright. Make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Okay. I hope you will forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father, I'm used to it. Thank you for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. Look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you will continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. Yes. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Father! Oh, would it be our pleasure? She seems popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later. Give my best to Sarah. Myers, why must he be always so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Having met him, I can tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Reed's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that, or feel woefully inadequate in comparison, develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof that the daughter of the Outside House has grown up with sound mind and body. So, stop teasing me at once! Moving on, we've been entrusted to look after the guild. We have half a day, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Oh, look at her trying to change the subject. I'm not! Yeah, got the extra quest. But first, there's things to be done. People to talk to again. But finally left. Sure, we're a rough bunch. Searching area for you two. What have you been doing here? Put a sock in it. We're not telling some dumb girl anything. Yeah, we're having a manly advantage. You better step off. Fine, just do what you want. Some evil spirit comes and snatches you away. Aww. Beat it, Chloe. You're gonna ruin our big adventure plans hanging around here. Shut your trap. Girls like you don't get to test what to do, right? Man, kids, boys and girls and children, they just can't get along, can they? That was a noble limousine, huh? Not exactly the kind of car you'd expect to roll into this town. What about the effect a heavy vehicle like that might have on the paving stones and bridges? Alright. The Grab is by no means an affluent region. We still live rich, fulfilling lives thanks to Adios and the spirits watching over us. We have no need or desire for anything more. Alright. Hey there, City. What brings you here? Oh, good day. You'd have to have seen Tuval today, would you? I did, but he's currently out of town attending some business. I see. Need something from the guild? Nothing too important. Well, Tuval did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. Yeah, we're right here, so just ask if you need anything. That's right, helping us is what the guild does, and that's what we're here for, too. Later, I simply can't ask you to give up your time for my sake. But if you insist, I suppose. Luminous grass. Oh. Yeah, it's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside, blooming only on sunny days and only when the previous day was foggy. That certainly is unusual. Alright. So we only go to the highway with the monsters to find our pretty flower. Done. I have a pretty good idea as to why you might want it, but allow me to ask. Trying to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm. Let's see, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's tradition to make a charm for them. Then you give it to that person to take with them, and it's supposed to bring them good luck. Oh, alright. All the way back to the Middle Ages. It began when people offered charms to members of the Icelander as they left for distant battlefields. Fascinating. The traditional way has you place one of its petals within the charm itself. Alright, because of how the flowers bloom, they believed it had the power to clear away fog. And it came to symbolize victory over chaos. Alright. Have you ever been given one, Laura? I have, actually. So you gave me one right before I left for Thor's. I'm probably going to get a second one, aren't I? Siri and Chloe both gave me one, too. They're at a desk in the academy. When I look at them, it always makes me feel a little closer to home. Aww. So my most prized treasures. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. Aww. Back to the luminous grass. Alright, with white petals. It's the only flower with white petals around here. On high elevations. Alright, that seems... I think I have a good idea where that might be. Time for flower power. Back to the highway. Back through here where I smashed that log. Log smash. Oh, hello. Should be the one who catches the most elusive of fish? What's it taste like? Let's wait to find out. Oh, Annabelle! She's the, It's shown up a little bit. Remember there's that nobleman who's been constantly looking around for her? Well, this is her. Alright. He's so worried about her.
That one looks tough.
Yet she continues to evade him. And he was just so confident that she couldn't last long on her own. And yet, look at how she's doing. She's doing great. Nope. Aha! White petals. Oh my, what pretty flowers! So clean and white. Luminous grass. They are! You still see beads of dew cling to them. Makes the flowers shine. They're so shiny! Alright, back to Cindy. I'm kind of curious how that thing with Annabelle is going to finally resolve itself over the course of this game. Well, Annabelle. I assume next chapter we will run into her butler again, continuing his failed hunt to find her, worrying, fretting. Cindy! There you are. Welcome back, Lady Lord. I see you've managed to find the grass. Here you are. Now let's have to make sure the petals don't wither away. So you're wasting no time. You have a special man in mind, don't you? I hope he returns your feelings. Ha ha ha! Laura, you're so adorably naive. Please misunderstand, Lady Laura. I might be making it for a man. There's no special meaning or underlying feelings there. Oh? I was sure it was going to be for Laura. Just doing this as a way to offer my thanks to him. Your thanks? Ask what it is you're thanking him for. As you see me around the highway not long ago. Credits from the road lamps. Okay. Beset by monsters. One of the disciples of the Arcade School happened to pass by and saved us from a predicament. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of nice. I like how he departed so gallantly at the end, too. True, it was very dashing, but still. I did feel terrible about not being able to thank him for his selfless deed. I learned that the disciples of the Arcade School all one day leave Legram to return to their homes. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. I like it. I approve. You see what you call the charm of promised victory. That's exactly it. Do you understand now, Lady Laura? I'm deeply grateful to him, but you'll forever be the only one in my heart. Yes, I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. Do you really think she has no feelings for him, though? Not even a little bit. Which heart holds many unnoble secrets. Yes, Emma, we need only ask Dorothy to learn about some of those. Alright, so what do we get? A fairy brooch. It's not the same kind of charm, but my heart is making it all the same. Alright. It's pretty cute. It's very handy, I'm sure. Pet bed. Oh, doggo. So to go find Carno, and he still hasn't come home for lunch. That boy gets naughtier by the year! Raising a boy certainly isn't for the faint of heart. Damn kids, why when I was young we listened to our elders and we were respectful and we cared about what our parents said. When I had to go to school there was a blizzard, uphill, both ways. From earlier. Everyone believes in the Lord Arsaid, no matter what he does. Superior strength through his training, but he uses his great strength for protecting the people. Stands as the be-all end-all for a ruling lord, but that just don't agree. To cast for a better man than Lord Arsaid. All right, everyone loves him. He's the best. Life is easy for Chloe, it would seem. She's real close in age to Julian and Carno. As a fellow admirer of Lady Laura, I'm rather worried about her. Alright. Let's go visit the church. Try to get Father Hamilcar to do some work earlier. Distracted by talking about that nobleman town. He doesn't treat me seriously because I'm rather new as a sister. Fortunately, everyone here is the guy is deeply religious and always tries to attend mass. Alright. Active spiritual life in town. I never actually see Duke Cayenne out here of all people. Victor's got it rough if he has to deal with a guy like that, I'd wager. Don't you go worrying yourselves about it, though. Okay. Alright. Seems fine. It's true. I don't think much will keep the Radiant Blade Master from doing what he wants to do. Except his own ethics. Anything new going on here? Nothing too much. Okay. Nope, they're just like, nope, we gotta train. He's awesome, but he's away a lot, but we gotta train. The fact that he's away more means we just have to train more. And harder, and faster, stronger. The bodyguards had rather strange, kind of okay. Who knows? Maybe they weren't even soldiers. It's true. Usually the best aren't. Who on earth did that Duke think he is? This runes toward Lord Arsaid. How dare he? See, Graham's spirit of self-reliance extends down to the servants. Indeed, that's how it's always been. You're the head of the four great houses, but I answer to no one but Lord Arsaid himself. That's why I can't accept such a rude attitude towards him. Humph! Let's see. He's sending out letters. Okay. So he's going to be contacting all the neutrals so far. I guess, and the neutrals will try and keep peace between the two major factions. Which just leaves the inn. Alright. Hello everyone. Have you come all along? Yeah. Have you come along after seeing the request I sent Torval? Some sort of elusive fish. I'm with a person. Are you up for it? Alright. Tell me what it is. See, it's a peculiar variety of salmon known as a gold salmon. Golden glow, yada yada. sounds rather garish. I'll even have to see it to judge for myself. Ben was usually fishing at the back of the inn. Is actually the one who told me about it. It's flavors to die for, too. Ooh, now you've got my attention. I'm afraid I would be lying if I said I wasn't interested in a taste myself now. Alright. Fishing, huh? Well, I guess basically you can take on jobs like this. Yes. Yeah, can we find it in but a day's time? Did get several of them here at one point. Okay, but he hasn't got it for several decades. He's seen a golden sparkle on a river along the highway several times now. Okay. Go to the river. River outside of town. Brought my rod with me. Ooh. Showed his rod to Reaper. The Lake Lord. Yeah, this is the Lake Lord Company's highest grade fishing rod. Local salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, but catching it should be no issue with this. You must have fish in your blood if you have a rod this nice. Thanks. Alright then. The golden catch. I'm going to talk to Cindy after I'm going to talk to her one more time. And then I think we'll call it. Sure, luminous grass. Alright. Yep, nothing special. Okay. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today. I know I have. If you feel free to share your thoughts, of course. Let me know how you're enjoying things, what you think's going to be happening soon. I still think we're going to have to go save some kids from a magic castle very shortly. But in the meantime, time to do fishing. Talk to you all later.